Hello, lovelies. It is Friday, September 4th, which is my birthday. I turned 27 today. And usually, what I do for my birthdays is usually like the last 2 years, this will be 3, I pick a I feel awkward. I am awkward. But, anyways, what I do for my birthdays is I have been picking a big goal, a big challenge, something I can see if I can do it in one day on my birthday, or for my birthday. I started year before last where I tried to do 25 paintings in 24 hours, and I gave up so fast. Like, I ended up going to the laundromat with my mama and just didn't do it. Just kind of gave up partway through. I still have those paintings and I still really like them. They are very cute. They were a thing I was exploring. And last year I made a dress. But I didn't make it on my birthday. I made it for my birthday. I made it on the 3rd, which is my husband's birthday. Because last year for my birthday, we went to the Detroit Art Museum, which was just lovely. Such a fun day. And we went to Korean barbecue and blah, blah, blah. This year, since we did something big for my birthday last year, we did something big for my husband's birthday this year. We went to a hibachi place in Toledo, which was very interesting, and really fun. Like, one thing I will give to the people of Toledo, I am from Michigan, so I am like duty bound to disapprove of Ohio and Toledo, but Toledo is a pretty cool place. I actually like going there, and there everybody was being so respectful about social distancing and responsible about how they were opening back up. Like at the restaurant, everybody was wearing masks unless you were sitting at your table. The dude who was doing the hibachi for us had a mask and a face shield on. It was very fun and responsible, and I'm very proud of how everything was handled for that. Because it was not very social distancing of us, but it was a very good look at what responsible return to real life should look like. So we went and got hibachi, which was fun, phenomenal. We walked through a thrift store where I got to pick out a pretty new teapot to add to my collection, or to add to the collection of those that I just give away because I don't need that many teapots. My husband would not let me buy any of the silver because I already have 3 silver teapots and I don't need another set of silver teapots. So I just bought a regular ceramic one. And then we went to a game store where I bought a couple new sets of D&D dice because I am a D&D dice dragon. I got a very pretty blue-pink swirly set and a set of black dice with white dots for when I feel like being the evil DM, because I DM for like 6 guys. And they are all some version of chaotic. Some are evil. There's like 2 chaotic good, intelligent people. The rest are just like real good-hearted and real stupid, or there's the one who's really evil and really stupid, and it's a mess. So I have my black dice for when I want to get angry with them. But so we did that yesterday. Today, husband had to go back to work, so just me at home with the mini nerd who is inside playing by himself like a good kid. And I am going to be trying to fill the rest of my sketchbook today. I started this sketchbook in May of 2018. It has not been my like primary sketchbook. Did I just like? If you saw that, you saw the city I live in. This is a store downtown. You didn't see it. I don't even think this is a store. I think this is a building from downtown that's used to be a store. This was going to be my places notebook, my places journal, where I just drew places that I went, and then I don't go places that often. I also have the building from fairgrounds, and then the Toledo Museum of Art from when we went in 2018. And then, I have a random doodle from that I just wanted to draw. And then I began with, I think this is a 2020. Just going all in. Yeah, it's 2020 because this one's. So I've been working on this one like all year in earnest. I had a goal to fill 3 sketchbooks this year, so I'm supposed to be doing one from January to the end of April, and then May through August, and then September to the end of the year. It's September 4th, and I am still working on my first one. So yeah, I'm going to try to finish filling it up today in a way that I really like. I want to be able to look back at it and say I like it. And I'm going to try to vlog it today. Right now I have my Pentel, I think, yeah, Graphic Gear Pentel 0.5 gray graphite, and then I have my Pilot G2 0.5. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pink. It's pink pencil. And I've got like gouache, watercolor, water markers, alcohol markers. I've got just about everything except for my acrylics, which is fine because acrylics, I can't just like get wet and wipe stuff up. Acrylics or oil stuff. I'm not getting out today. Just fine. My office is a disaster. There's a hole in the ceiling from a leak on the roof got repaired, but the damage it caused to the inside is just now getting repaired. And that's not going well. So I can't be in my office. So, but it is absolutely beautiful outside. It is just shy of 70 degrees. I'm sitting in the shade, and I get to have my cozy sweater and be comfortable and just make art. I will probably have to step inside for a little bit, because I'm going to need to charge my laptop, and it gets really sunny out here for about 2 hours because the sun's right behind me up there, and there's like an empty patch in the sky where there's no more trees, so between being in the trees, so when it's in that space, it's sunny AF out here, and then it'll be behind the house again, and I'll be in the shade, and it'll be really nice. So I'm gonna get going. If I can get the angle right, I'll see about recording some of my drawing process, because right now I'm drawing the roofs in the neighborhood, particularly just like the one from where I'm sitting. I can see the kitchen window to the house that I grew up in, and like some of my best friends live there now, which is really funny. and so I get to just like stare creepy into their kitchen sometimes, and they're just like, "Hey." Yeah. So I'm gonna see about drawing that today. It's and drawing that first, and just see where it goes from there. All right. Check in later. Bye. It is windy as heck out here. Hopefully, I just finished. My first page for the day. Got about 8 more to do at this point. Here's the view from my balcony. I was Sid S. Sapak. People don't say it out loud enough. Inspired by his logo, and then decided just to draw apple the same way and a banana. Now I don't know what to do. I've got a few more pages and no ideas. Maybe I'll stick with the fruit for a bit. We'll see. I'm gonna watch some artists do some paints with me and see what I come up with.
Look, it's correct and it is well written. I'm not a fan of horror though. See,
Hello again, lovelies. It is now 8 o'clock at night. I'm about to sit in on Sarah Scharnweber's stream while I work on my finish sketchbook in a day challenge. Last time I worked on the sketchbook was 2-3 hours ago. Since then, had a bit of a real good cry. 2 real good cries. Had dinner. Had a piece of chocolate. Feeling a bit better, as I always do after a good cry. Things are weirdly rough in the Spence household right now, which always makes me feel weird to say because like my relationships with the people around me, with my people, are all really strong and really solid, and I appreciate them so much. But when I say things are a bit rough in the Spence house right now, I mean literally the things. I've mentioned a couple times before that there was a leak in the roof a couple of years ago, or a year or two ago, like a real minor leak that got fixed right away. There hasn't been any water that's made it through the ceiling into our house at any point, but it did damage the ceiling, which is plaster, and so somebody came by this morning. They were supposed to fix it, and he got like halfway through and decided it was too much of a job for him. It is not that big of a hole in the ceiling. Like, Mr. Spence is probably going to end up fixing it because he left the plaster. And just, he's done it before. He knows he can do it. But it's in where my office is, which normally has the most amount of furniture. I have my drafting table, I have my big fucking desk, I have a dresser with a shelf, 2 shelves on top of it, and a table in the other corner for sewing. It's a real mess of a room on good days. And all of that stuff had to be taken out, with the exception of the big fucking desk, because that was on the opposite wall, and there's nowhere to put the big fucking desk. I will introduce you to the big fucking desk at some point. She is a beauty with a beautiful backstory that I love this fucking desk. even though she's a big fucking desk. But so my big fucking desk has a whole bunch of shit piled on top of it, which has a tarp draped over it. And so where's the drafting table and the dresser? Well, good question. They're in my bedroom. So like my dresser, where I keep my clothes, is blocked off by my dresser where I keep my fabric. And then the drafting table is like against the wall. So there's like this much space to get out of the bed. And Mr. Spence sleeps in the corner, which he is anybody else, or is anybody else's husband like so fucking bad about keeping sheets on their side of the bed? Like, he's always pulling the corner up, and he'll go to sleep with the pillowcase like so neat and tidy and thick, and he'll wake up with it off. Like, I don't know. Is this just him? Is this normal? Do I need to sew the pillowcases together with the pillows inside of them or something? I don't know. But yeah, so the bed's a mess. Bedroom's a mess. Can't get to my underwear drawer. Can't do laundry. Feels like I can't do dishes. I can't do anything in my house right now. Which is why I'm outside. Inside makes me very unhappy. My living room is also overcrowded with stuff because that's where the sewing table went. And this antique needing to be refurbished set or trunk that my parents left when they moved is at, and I can't function inside my house. And it's really like taking the anxiety over what I can realistically handle, and it just kind of spilled all out for a little bit today, and I just wanted to make art today, man. But thank you for listening to my fit and little bitty tantrum. I've still got like 6 pages left in my sketchbook to do. We will see how many I can get done in the next hour before it is time to put the mini nerd to bed, and my husband gets home, and it's probably going to get dark before then, so I'm going to have to move inside. I don't know if I'm going to be in my kitchen. Can you hear him? Then I don't know if I'm going to be in my kitchen or if I'm going to go sit in the living room and run on the TV and use the really shitty light and see what I can do. Or if when Mr. Spence gets home, he's just going to make me stop and play Earth Defense Force 4 or 5. Earth Defense Force with him. Which, I can play Zelda. But I really want to get the sketchbook filled out because I have another one. I have this cute little teeny little Moleskine. I just hiccuped. That I've never used Moleskine before, and I'm really curious to see how it takes to my watercolor, my gouache, and my, they're not out here. I have alcohol markers, and water-based markers, and Poscas, and color pencils, and watercolor pencils, and crayons, and I like to collect art supplies. I want to see how well the Moleskine works with that, or if I'm just going to use it primarily for my life drawings, which I'm getting a lot of joy out of doing lately, particularly buildings. Because being inside sucks. And looking at buildings from the outside is more fun and satisfying. Okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating and actually get making art now. It is 11 o'clock at night. I'm obviously inside now and kind of whispering because people are asleep. I have 4 pages left to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Which is very on brand for these birthday challenges because the first attempt I did at one, I just completely failed at. I did not get, I think I got like 12 done. I did not hit the halfway point. Last year, even though I completed a dress, it is a terrible dress. It does not. It's in my repair pile because it needs some mighty repairs. It is huge and still too short, and so I need to it apart and put it back together and make it in a way that with some finished edges, because it doesn't have any finished edges. Anyways, so I'm not giving up just yet. I have a little bit of Coke still and 4 pages left to do. And then if I do it, I will do a little. If I do it, maybe I'll do the tour, or I'll save the tour for the. Yeah, I'll do like a mini tour if I get it all the way done. But I wanted to share now because it's very happy and exciting. I drew an Oink for Dana. It's a picture from like April, and then most recent picture I tried doing a blind contour drawing, and then just drew a couple of bows in red with white polka dots because they remind me of Dana and Oink. So I'm going to see if I can do it. See if I am gonna finish challenge for a change. I've given up on the last few like month challenges of this year, and a day is not too much, even though I've got an hour. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine, but I'm fine. If I'm really not fine, it's the liquor shelf back there. It's my husband's liquor collection, one of the puckers yeah. If I really have a hard time, I'll just steal some of my husband's absinthe. Is it stealing? He wouldn't be mad. Let's see what I can do. Good morning. I'm about to yawn. Hello, ambulance. It is now technically September 5th, so if I was going by the finish my sketchbook birthday challenge, I definitely did not do that thing. It got to be about 11:45. I just kind of like leaned back, closed my eyes, like a 15-minute cat nap. Woke up at about 1:30, and everything hurt so bad, which is not normal for me. I am not a person that has a lot of pain on the day-to-day. Normally, the airplane. We'll wait for the airplane noise to go away. But anyways, so I just said screw it, and I went to bed, and I decided at that moment, at that time, to instead of making it a like on this date challenge, like technically on the 4th, I was gonna make it a 24-hour challenge, and so that meant I have until 1. So I have until 1 p.m. today to do the last 4 pages, which is my challenge. I get to do what I want. It's already 9:45. I've been up for a while and I have not started yet, but I have had some breakfast and made some lemonade and fed my kid, charged my computer, got myself back outside in the outside air because inside sucks right now. I don't know if I explained that to you yesterday. inside sucks so much right now. Like, there's no everything on the inside is broken, and I don't like it. I don't like it in there anymore. I've never liked it in there, but I could function in there, and I'm having a hard time doing that lately. Anyways, anywho, yeah, I'm just gonna get the last 4 pages done. Hopefully, while I'm sitting out here, hopefully I like them. And hopefully my allergies don't kill me first. Brief update. I am inside now. Apparently there's like 2 periods of time during the day where the sun is like full blast on my deck, and right now is one of them. So I'm inside on my bed. I've got 2 pages left. Just taking a brief little break to get my lemonade, move inside. Might make my to-do list for when I'm done, because it's only 11 o'clock. And I've got till 1 to do 2 more pages. And I'm just really happy with the last page I just did. There you go. It's just pencil. It's just my 2 different pencil colors. But it's just came out looking real cute. I'm real pleased. Alright, back to it. I'm done. I did it. We don't need to see in my closet. Last page. In a little bit, I'll go outside and do a I'm going to set up a brief little flip through of the last 2 pages, and then I'll plan out when I'm going to do my proper sketchbook to work, because it's been a minute.